What's up, YouTube? Let's get to it. All right, man. So today we got Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. Now, you guys all know that Terence Crawford beat Errol Spence.
Is the swelling going down?
Yeah, way down.
An undisputed match that they had. Now, after that fight, you know, everybody's wondering what's going to be next for him. Is it going to be a rematch with Errol Spence? Is he going to move to 154 or what? Now, he seemed like he wanted to go after CaneloCharlo, and I'm talking about Terence Crawford, is what he said. Then he changed his mind. He was like, you know what? He wouldn't mind fighting Canelo.
Yeah.
So ever since he said that, you know, people been asking him about Canelo. They've been asking Canelo about him in certain interviews, you know. Canelo been talking about him, you know, saying how he respect him, how he think that he's a great fighter and this and that, you know. So once again, he was asked about Terence Crawford, and this was on TMZ Sports. And he was basically just talking about how he's a good fighter and all, but he hasn't really fought anybody but Errol Spence, which is his only good fight, according to Canelo. Now, this is the actual clip right here on what he said.
Awesome. Are you tired of people asking you about Terence yet?
No, look, I always say, I respect Terence Crawford. He's a very talented fighter, but he just win one big fight. If you see his record, he just beat one good fighter like Errol Spence is.
Yes.
But other than that, I don't think he's beating other great fighter like Spence. He did a really good job with the Spence. He did like almost look very easy.
So that was Canelo Alvarez, you know, and like I said, you guys heard him talking about how, you know, he's a great fighter, he respects him, but he ain't fought nobody. His only good fight is Errol Spence Jr. Now I'm gonna have to chime in on this because listen, we all know that Terence Crawford ain't got the best resume. We all know this. This is not a secret. He don't have the best resume, but come on now, we ain't gonna try to make it seem like that Errol Spence is the only good fighter that he has fought. He fought some good fighters.
To this day.
Now, Errol Spence may be the best out of those good fighters.
My goal was to get some money.
But he's fought some good fighters before. It's just that he's so good that it makes them seem like that they're not good.
What?
Get the out of here, man.
Now, we talking about guys who have, you know, won medals in, you know, the U.S. national championships, you know, Golden Gloves, you know, the Olympic Games. You know, Terence Crawford has fought all these guys. Whether they got silver medal, gold medals, bronze medals. Listen, I'm mentioning the medals because if they were good enough to win medals, whether it's bronze, silver, or gold, they'll let you know that they are a good fighter because everybody don't win medals.
Absolutely not.
And I ain't saying you have to win a medal to be a good fighter. I'm just saying if there was ever a way to weigh it, to weigh who is a good fighter and who's not a good fighter, you know, sometimes you can go to things like that. The medals that they won in the past. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna sit here and act like that Errol Spence is the only good fighter that he's fought. Like I said, once again, he may be the best fighter. But then something else that made me think about something. I said, you know, Canelo's doing the same thing that he did with Demetrius Andrade.
You won the belt with nobody.
Is he already trying to make an excuse? Is he already trying to say, oh, he ain't fought nobody, so I don't have to fight him, or I shouldn't fight him?
You won the belt with nobody.
He ain't fought nobody. I mean, that's what he did with Benavidez. You remember he said, you know, he only fought one champion, Anthony Durrell. Please, don't disrespect myself.
Don't disrespect myself. Please, guys.
What the hell did you just say?
That's what he said. He was giving a reason on why he don't have to fight David Benavidez. Because David Benavidez ain't did nothing, according to him. According to Canelo. He said Demetrius Andrade ain't did nothing, according to him.
You won the belt with nobody.
He ain't really done anything. See, he couldn't say that about Terence Crawford. He couldn't say Terence Crawford ain't done anything. Because this is somebody who's been undisputed in 2 different weight divisions. So he can't say he ain't done anything. So what did he move to? He said that he ain't fought no good fighters. The only good fighter that he's fought is Errol Spence. Let's just hope that Canelo ain't trying to make this excuse. And I get it. Some people are going to say he ain't got to make an excuse because they ain't in the same weight class. He ain't trying to duck him. How he going to try to duck him if he ain't even in the same weight class as him? Well, Terence Crawford has made it clear that he don't mind coming up after him. You know what I'm saying? sometimes they want to try to go ahead and plant that seed of showing why they wouldn't fight somebody, or why they don't have to fight them, or why it's irrelevant to fight them. So let's just hope that he ain't doing that with Terence Crawford.
Get the f out of here, man.
In other news, they saying that Errol Spence Jr. has parted ways with his trainer, Derek James. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if, as of right now, a lot of people are just saying it's just a rumor. But I will look into this issue, and I will be addressing this on my next video if something else doesn't come up.